Actually, I have a solution. I mean something that worked for me lah. Since young about the insomnia thing. So when I was younger, I had more trouble sleeping than now. Ironically, considering that now we have a lot more like troubles as like adults, right? So I figured out this method when I was like really young. I don't know why. Like it was just like maybe like 10 years old. So I would lie in my bed, right, and then because all these thoughts will come to you, and some of the thoughts are like positive things, like maybe things that make you happy. Some of them are like things that like annoy you or frustrate you. So I actually imagine, because I'm a very quite visual or like imaginative person. So I imagine like my brain. I imagine my brain against this like white backdrop. So like it's like a white room, and then my brain is just there. And then all these little thoughts and people are like walking on it, like they are on top of my brain. So then I think that, okay, so to clear my brain, like literally clearing it, right, I need to get rid of all these things and make my brain shiny again. So it's like it look like dusty one. It's like dusty with a lot of like cluttered stuff on it. So all these bad things, like people who are like plaguing me in my mind, right, I will like use there'll be this big hand, like the hand of God, like a big hand. Then you like flick the people away. So you just like flick, like all this like bad stuff will be flicked away. Then all the good stuff, right, I want to keep. I don't want to forget them, right? So I will gather them like gently, and then I will open this little door on my brain, like on the brain. I open a door, then I put them inside, then I close the door. So it's like kind of like keep them in my memory in a way, but don't like surface on the surface lah. Like keep it inside. Then after that, there will be the big hand will take a cloth and then will wipe the whole brain until it's shiny. So like just wipe, like you wipe the dust away until the whole thing becomes like shiny. Then it really works because after that, like my brain has like zero thoughts. Like it literally cleared itself through this like process. And then I can sleep. So, I always sleep like within like 1 minute, most of the time. Like maybe 99% of the time in my life, I sleep within like 1 minute. And yeah, so everybody's like super surprised. I can sleep anywhere. Maybe it'll be helpful for your friends, Audrey. You can tell them this method.
Wow. Yeah, it's very, very useful because basically you are consciously trying to do clearing so that you don't let the negative thoughts affect you. I think it's a very good bedtime habit. Yeah.
It
Yeah.
provides a lot of satisfaction also to flick people away, like those bad people, you flick them. Yeah, it's like then they cannot, because like you can control it, right? So you like really, then you see them fly away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, that's interesting.
Yeah,
Very
I think it's
useful
like,
game.
yeah. And it's like it takes like about 1 minute, and I think like even like kids can do it, because like when I did it when I was young, I didn't realize it was it was like a clearing process. It's just like my little kid brain invented it. Yeah, and it just worked. So
So interesting. Yeah. And it feels like, when things come at you, you're very like helpless, right? You just take it on. So they are all like walking all over your brain. And
yeah.
then now you choose that, okay, I am done with this guy, and like enough of bothering me, and then you flick him off. And yeah, that's
Yeah.
so fun.
Yeah.
In a way, it's kind of I feel like there's a process of kind of getting back your own personal power
Yeah,
and
taking back
sorting through the
control.
thoughts. Yeah, like what do you want and what do you choose to not let them keep bothering you anymore. You just get them off, and then you wipe your brain clean and
Yeah.
shiny.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, very nice. Very creative.
Yeah.
Yeah, so one thing I do that if I cannot sleep is that I would relax the body. So I intentionally pay attention to different part of body. So I relax from the feet, then slowly go up, maybe the ankles and then the leg and then the knee. So bit by bit I relax this part. And time to time I'll feel a tension inside. Because sometimes you have certain tensions and then it's there. And if there's a tension there, I relax the space around the tension, and I let the tension just, maybe it needs some time to kind of slowly relax. So I let it take its own pace without trying to force it to relax very quickly, if it's not ready yet. And yeah, and usually I get, like, before I reach my head, then I'm asleep already. So I'm gone. Yeah, that's one. Another thing I do, I think that I also did as a kid was I'll drop into a empty space. So before I sleep, right, and I just imagine my whole person just drops into an empty space, and I just rest there. So as a result, I could sleep very fast. I also sleep within 1 minute, kind of thing. And even if people snore, right, like because they're outside of this empty space, I cannot hear them. I just rest in this space, in this empty space, and unaffected by external, and just like really, it's like a cocoon kind of thing, right? And just drop in and sleep there. Yeah, so I felt like, yeah, I somehow did that for many years. But thanks for bringing this up. I didn't realize I was doing it, and now it just happens automatically.
Really cool. Audrey, do you have any like techniques to sleep?
Usually I don't have issue sleeping, but I have difficulty getting on my bed to sleep. As in like trying to fall asleep. Yeah, because I think like due to the devices, like I think due to all this electronics, right, I feel that it's very difficult to kill the distractions to go to sleep. Yeah. Yeah. So what I try to do is, so usually I have a habit of writing before I go to sleep, like doing some reflection. So when I'm on my bed, I'll go and read. So I just read my Kindle. Yeah. So that helps in sleeping. Not because the book is boring. It's more of like the habit of like setting up a routine to sleep. Yeah.
Mm.
Oh, like a routine to sleep.
Yeah. Sleep routine.
Mm.
Because maybe like you from your device, from your phone to your bed, the step is very big. But then the Kindle is like an intermediary step. So it becomes like a two small steps rather than one big step.
Yeah.